Good morning, guys. How you guys doing today? Jaylee, I'm bringing you guys another video. Now today I'm bringing you guys a video that is basically just sharing some suggestions of how I think the Crucible can improve on Destiny. Now this can be maybe in the next patch, or this can be on Destiny 2, and this is just gonna focus on the Crucible and not like on weapons or subclasses. I'm probably gonna do a video about those things later on, but today I just want to focus on just the Crucible and how some of the aspects of the Crucible can change. Now the first thing I want to talk about is just scoring on the Crucible. Now scoring is probably the thing that determines who wins the match most of the times. The only exception from this is probably elimination, which is basically comes down to who kills the other team first or who captures the flag at the end. But besides elimination, every single thing goes by scoring. Who has the highest score at the end of the match, or who gets the cap score first. Now scoring is nothing new for shooters. I think most shooters use a type of scoring to determine who wins the match, so obviously I don't have a problem with the scoring. The reason that I have a problem with Destiny scoring though is the fact that obviously when you get a kill, a regular kill with any primary or secondary weapon, and it's a body shot or just a regular kill, you get 100 points. If you get a headshot, then you get 10 extra points from that. If you get a melee kill, that's also another 10 extra points. If you get a grenade kill, that also is another 10 extra points, and I'm okay with that. Even obviously some people may argue that some melees are better than others, or some grenades are better than others, but like I said again, that is basically on subclasses, and I'm not going to talk about subclasses right now. So to me, I'm okay with that. I feel that sometimes a melee or grenade kill should deserve more credit than just a regular kill. Moving on from that, the biggest problem I have with scoring comes down to heavy kills and super kills. If you guys don't know, if you get a kill with a heavy machine gun, you get 15 extra points just because it's a heavy weapon. If you get a kill with a super, that is 25 extra points. So that to me doesn't add up. And the reason that doesn't add up to me is because I feel like heavy machine gun is obviously something easier to get a kill with than a primary or a secondary. So to me, the fact that you're using something that is so overpowered, like when you go against a machine gun and the other guy is using a primary weapon, is obviously not a fair kill. You obviously have the most overpowered weapon, and the same thing goes with supers. Now obviously again, some supers are better than others, and some of them can give you more kills, so that is again on subclasses, that is not on just whatever kills you might get with the super. So like I said again, to me that doesn't add up. I feel like that is honestly unfair. And the match that you're seeing right now, we're gonna go to the scoreboard, and you guys see that I got more kills than the guy, and I also died less times than him. I have a better KD than him, but I lose the match. And the reason why I lost the match is because he got kills with a heavy machine gun. I think he used a rocket launcher, and that is why he won the match, just because he got extra points from using heavy weapons. So to me, that doesn't add up. The fact that you get rewarded for using some things that are obviously easier to kill than others. I feel like I said again, in a perfect scenario, to me, they will make heavy kills or super kills 50 points each. Obviously I think that might not happen, but if they just take away the extra points and they just give it the same score as a regular kill, to me that will help things out, especially on Rumble or even in Control. I'll say that sometimes when the guy gets heavy, he might just go off because of the extra point. He might go off and get a win. I also have a little bit of problem when the fact that when you kill the guys that's in first place, that also give you extra points. To me, that doesn't really make sense. Again, it's not that bad. I guess if the guys in first place, he might be a bit more difficult. But the biggest problem that I had, like I said again, going back to, is the heavy and the super. To me, those gotta get fixed. Now the next thing, I'm not going to go that deep into it because I think it's pretty simple, and that is the fact that Bungie should give us the ability to vote on what map is next. Basically, in the loading screens where teams are getting fined, I feel that there should be two options of two different maps that every single player can vote on. I think that this will improve the experience of the Crucible, just because you're giving players a fair option to avoid maps that they might dislike and to enjoy maps that they might like. Now the last two things that I said can probably get fixed by a update, but the next thing that I want to talk about is something probably for Destiny 2, and that is taking private matches into private lobbies. When you play private matches, you're basically playing a private match with a set of rules of the Crucible. On private lobbies, you can change those rules to one, have fun, or two, practice on some things. For example, if you want to practice on getting headshots with a sniper, you can change the kills to headshots only. That means that every single kill during the match has to be a headshot. So this is something just to improve the experience of the game and just improve private matches to make them a bit more fun, or sometimes just to practice on different things. Like maybe you can increase the amount of grenades that you get in the game, or you can increase the amount of maybe throwing knives that you get in the game. Again, it's just to change things out and just improve private matches. Now the next change I want to talk about is honestly a change that is mainly focused on elimination and trials. Basically, it's just the problem with the spawns. Sometimes the spawns are obviously better than the others depending on what map you're playing. So to me, I will just rotate the spawns after every single round. Now the big issue comes down to who gets the heavy and what spawns they get it. I feel that honestly with me, I will take out heavy, just because I feel heavy sometimes, again, it's not unfair and it just doesn't add up to like what trials comes down to. And I feel that sometimes heavy can be a big change on some matches where a team might be losing and they get heavy and they get the win and they get super. So to me, again, I would say that honestly I would just take out heavy. If not, maybe I guess get 2 rounds of heavy, which I don't think that's be a better solution. So I don't know, to me it's just take out heavy and rotate the spawns. Now the last thing I want to talk about is matchmaking on Destiny. Now this has been a big issue since year 1, where people complaining about whether it should be connection based, whether it should be skill based. And to me it's really simple. A game that has had 4 DLCs, a game that has made over $100 million only on microtransactions, owns their players' private servers. I think we as a community have supported this game so much to a point that I think that Bungie owns us a good connection on the game, and it's not on us, it's on them, it's on their servers. And to me honestly, I think the thing that kills the vibe of playing Destiny the most, over shotguns, over melees, over supers, over whatever the thing that you think is the most overpowered thing on the Crucible, is when a guy with a red bar basically becomes God in the Crucible and it just becomes impossible to kill this guy. And to me that is what kills the drive to play Destiny. To me that is something that it doesn't make sense. A game that we support so much, that it doesn't want to give us good servers, that is something that it doesn't add up. We love the game so much and we buy into whatever they are selling, and to them not to give us back something like a good servers or good connections, that's honestly not fair. That's something that I feel Bungie has to change, whether it's in the next update, whether it's in the next Destiny 2. I just feel that that's something that has to be changed. Anyway guys, these are just my opinions. If you guys got a different opinion, you guys can leave a comment down below. I would love to read it. If you guys like the video, please leave a like. It does help the channel grow. Also, I post daily content in this channel, so if you guys can subscribe to my channel, that means a lot to me. Anyway guys, have a great day. Take care guys. Peace.